Hello everyone, welcome back to Slipways. I don't mind telling you, I've tried a couple times to start this video, and I keep getting into a sector, and just everything goes wrong, and I can't put anything together, and the world sucks, and I quit in frustration. It's kind of a miracle that the last series of 3 videos, the last run, I actually did get on like the first try. I was like, you know what, I should record a run for YouTube. And I was like, I'll just start on challenging, and everything went great. And I was like, oh, I guess I must have figured out challenging. But like, I've had so many starts where like, I just couldn't get anything to work, and I ran out of money and couldn't make any progress doing anything. So that's exciting. Beautiful sights. You get more people or something? Oh, it gives you more happiness. Wow. That's gotta be way better than the base. Like, your scores have gotta be way better, right? Because you lose 5%, but as long as you find 3 worlds with beautiful sights to put people on, it like comes out positive. It's strict. I mean, like, surely that'll happen, right? I'll take it. Who are we starting with? These techs are kind of, and perks are a little meh. Honestly, so are these techs. I need something to give me money. I'm just like, I don't know. I think last game I tried some really ambitious thing, and like... That's right, I found a bunch of techs who were like, let you use bots as doing everything, and make more bots. And I was like, wow, but they were all like tier 3 and 4, and I didn't even get to tier 0. These guys have geo-harvesting, which is great. And hyperdrive, which I'd like to try. And what is this? Oh, sleep replacement. Just generates a bunch of money in the late game. Okay, this seems fine. I don't know exactly which of these perks I'm going to take. People into goods sort of skips a mineral. Like, you can use a remnant planet instead of a mineral and a forge world. And it lets you get two-way trade kind of cheaply, so that's sort of nice. Yeah, I like the idea of these guys. How about Dender? They like people. Biome reconstruction, right. Turn it into Earth-like. Huh. I think it might be overdoing it to like try for brain-machine interface and social capital. Brain-machine interface is a way to get more money like later. Early on, it costs money, right? So I would be trying to make a beeline for geo-harvesting, ideally, I think. These guys have some okay stuff. You have asteroid habitats and just like habitats you can plunk down anywhere. But those things won't have beautiful sights. So they are not where I would prefer to settle people. Maybe Dender are not the way to go. So if I don't want Dender and I don't want Vittori, I guess that leaves me with Sylphid and Bakar. Are they pleasant, or do I want to change my mind about that? Experimental text. I would love to use this to make like my first lab more powerful by routing extra resources to it. That would be very cool. And mass lensing also is a fun tier 1 tech to turn undesirable planets into slip relays, so you can reach further with it. Okay. Add unit of chips if producing minerals. You don't need to dedicate a forge world to chips necessarily, but it does cost a lot of money. Or we could just make new forge worlds eventually. And mind control is a pretty solid way to gain extra happiness at the end of the game. If you leave a world just suffering for a long time, building up penalties, you can just wipe them all out at once. So I'm again, though, taking nothing that gives me money in the early game until geo-harvesting. Minerals produce extra minerals and money. I mean, these seem fine. I'm a little tempted to try and get, like, a money perk instead of these two kind of greedy perks. But in some ways, Artifact Traders is also a money perk because it lets you make worlds successful more easily, and also uses two-way trade instead of like 3 one-way trades. So you only need 2 worlds, but you had a similar amount of income instead of 3 worlds. Well, you get 2 worlds with 2 total trades between them, using just 1 slip lane. So you need 2 worlds and 1 slip lane to get like 2 trades, instead of needing 3 worlds and 3 slip lanes to get 3 trades. So it's definitely an improvement money-wise. I don't know how big. You're not going to do this to too many worlds early. I don't know. I'll try this. I'll probably lose disastrously again. Not prioritizing money enough. That looks good, but it leaves this kind of isolated, this world here. This isn't too bad a scan, I guess. And then we could pick up all these. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, Forge, Remnant, and Lava. I don't care about lava, obviously. What were my perks? Right, Remnants, and I have these slip relays. Oh. I actually managed to pick up this asteroid, so this is even more kind of isolated than it looked before. Let's check out up here first. A desert planet and a mineral planet, not very useful. Okay, here's a collection of nice-looking worlds, all kind of near each other. No Forge world, though, so I can't make food. Because I don't have access to bots. Was there a remnant somewhere? No. I guess there's this one. Oh, or there's this Forge world here. Right? It's a little unpleasant to have it so, like... Ah. Right. The problem is that to get this place harvesting, I need to get people here, and the only world it can reach is here. And I can put people there, that's no problem. But then where are the bots going to send this place food? I need to scan more in this area to see what's gonna happen, I guess. Nothing. Wait a minute, can an Earth world and a Primordial world work well together? They can, right? Somehow? 2 Earth worlds? But they can't see each other. What I want is like you oh, they can't you to make food for you, and then you to take that food and make people. No, wait, that's wrong. To send people here to make the food, but I can't. you can reach this. So suppose I had you produce food. Is that any good? Not really? Okay, there's a little more going on over here than I thought there might be. So what if you made food for this Earth-like planet, and we went and got minerals from here to turn into bots there? Okay. That's something to work with. And then can these minerals go anywhere else? Not really. But we'll be able to explore this area and maybe work our way back over here, or maybe not. It's a nice idea. I feel like if we could find some more worlds over here, we might get a loop started, but over here we have one already. You know, something I never really thought about is the upkeep cost of various worlds. Are they always the same on a given world? Like, are Earth-like worlds just cheaper, or does it matter? Like, these all cost 8 and then 2 per year. I guess fine? Hey, get out of it. I don't know, you guys can't see my Steam notifications. I guess this is alright. And we want to settle them in order of, like, cheapest first, right? Which I guess is this. So we pay the least upkeep in our first year. Import hubs. Normally, colonies are good for that, because they want, like, food and goods and something else. Earth-like colonies don't need anything else, but we can just ship them more food. Oh, maybe. Total production of bots by 4? Well, we're gonna get it by 2 real soon. Explore that area. That would be fine. I'd be happy to do that. Let's explore over here before I commit, see whether it's easier to get more bots or more food, basically. More bots. Although, I think I actually want these maybe to produce... You really can't draw a line there, huh? I can't connect that. I kind of want this to produce goods instead. But there's no input to it. What's here? Well, I mean, I want to make these guys successful. It seems like it's going to be hard to actually get them 3 inputs, though. So I can just make them successful with goods, that's fine. But then I wouldn't be doing either of these things. One more scan down here first, before I unlock stuff? Ugh, almost nothing. Oh, well, I mean... I guess I'll take these two. I'll find something to do with the bots, I imagine. And we're not far to exploring that. But it's now time to, like, get this loop going so that we can get income from it in the first year. There we go. Still not really raking in the cash by any means. But at least it's stable. Yeah, I mean, that's a nice little addition. To solidify the economy a bit. I guess I could explore here now that I have this stuff. I'm not sure what I would even want to find. A forge world, maybe? Here? Ship goods in, and then this could be bots instead? A swamp. Well... There's a forge world here. Okay, that's just as good. I didn't think this one would reach, but it does. So if I made you produce... I can make you produce either bots or goods. Bots for up here and here. Oh, this doesn't want bots. It's a primordial world. People into goop, goop into food. Does that do anything? Not really. Bots into food. Can't use food here. Chips and food. We could get chips here. Where do we get the food? Unclear. This can make food, but it doesn't have any biomass, and no reason to imagine that I could get any soon. Oh man, this bot world is so far, like, it's cut off from the other forge worlds. So it's kind of tough to find a way to make it into a lab, you know? Could I, for example... Oh, I have a slip relay! I have free slip relays! Okay, so maybe I could make a pretty cool robot lab early on. How would that look? If I put the lab, like... the forge world here. So if I put the lab, like, right around here, it can reach 2 of them natively. I'm not, like, committing to this or anything, but just thinking this seems reasonable. And a slip lane here to pick up people. Oh, I can't pick up people and bots from a single thing. Okay, so maybe I want it on the side with people and bots, and just route that one set of bots around. Something like this. Right, now we can get bots from here. Oh, get it out of the way of the mineral planet? Ah, there is sort of a problem, which is that if I want to connect the people to here to feed this mineral planet, fine. Oh, I don't need to. I can send the minerals from here. So it would be... God, we're broke. It's so hard to get science going early. Where do you get all this money? Like, this is why I love the extra 60 tech coins that I took in the last game. I guess that's why my last game worked out so well, is I had enough money to, like, get started in science. I just didn't have that option this game, even though it's, like, kind of one of my favorites. So this actually can't connect up to that spot? Okay, so what if I instead plan things the other way, and I say, let's put my slip relay down at kind of the most convenient place I could, and wait, does that even work? No, I didn't put it at the right place. Oh wait, no, I don't need to connect directly to there. I need to connect to a slip relay. Or to to a lab that can connect to here. So this was kind of my dream. And a lab like here? But it's so far south that, like, getting it to this stuff is... Like, it's not clear why I'm even using the slip relay at this point. When I could just put it closer to both of these. Now, what's the deal with when you connect two of these together? Like, you can route stuff through them, but it, like, costs more? How can I see what the... Okay, upkeep cost of 1. What does the slip lane cost to upkeep? Nothing? Alright, let me try something here. So if I connect... Let's say I want these guys to take minerals, right? My upkeep cost on that, we're gonna roll this back. My upkeep cost on this is 1. Wait, oh, I still have the slip relay down. There we go. So, but this... Slip lanes cost nothing. I thought there was... I guess slip lanes don't cost you anything for a while? But I thought there was some problem with, like, running goods through multiple slip relays. It costs more or something. I can't even test it because I don't have any money. Well, I'll just end the turn a couple times, right? Oh, what was that? Increased cost. I see. So building it costs more, but maintaining it doesn't. Right, this one costs 3, and so would... And this would cost... It's the same, like, distance, but it costs 15. Okay, so it's very expensive to link through multiple slip relays. Fine. But they don't have upkeep. The slip relay has an upkeep of 1. The slip lane distance doesn't matter for that. The fact that I'm already making some robots over here really makes me want to somehow utilize, like, this area for a lab. But maybe I should just make a mineral lab? And then I don't need to do anything fancy? It's pretty close to everything. Can't afford it. Are you kidding me? Come on! Also, why doesn't this increase income? Shouldn't... Every resource delivered to another planet or structure earns money. Ah, this doesn't earn money yet because it's not actually operating, I think. No. Planet exports 20. Planet exports 20. Every resource. Could I put this a little bit closer to here? Well, colonizing this planet's not going to help me make a budget for the year. God, that first lab is so expensive. Okay, so maybe I should work on just getting more income. I hate it, because it's like spending more money in the short term without producing, like, you know. Yes, I'll have a better income curve, but it'll take a long time before I can get enough money that I can, like, make science with it, you know? And what text was I aiming for again? Like, mainly geoharvesting to solve all these stupid money problems, but that's a ways away. Like a long ways away. How do you do this? Maybe, I guess, like, I don't know, not having scanned a bunch of stuff that turned out not to work. Sort of hard to arrange, though. And I ended up taking produce more bots. That was why I wanted to get a bot lab going. I could do it easily enough, just like, there you go, there's some bots, right? It's expensive, and it doesn't do anything for me in like the short term, so I'm not excited to do it. Likewise, we could, I don't know, I feel like just set aside for the moment your dreams of your first lab and just like make some more income. Can't afford. Do I have any good asteroids? This one's great. This one's not bad either. Maybe I could have managed a lab if I sucked up some asteroids. This one's as good as it's ever going to be, and I want the money now. And now this lab is looking more reasonable, right? A mineral lab? I can't connect this up yet. Well, if I could find $6, which I could get by blowing up an asteroid, I could have this connected this year to produce more income and less unhappiness. This one obviously produces more money for me right now, but I'm hopeful that I'm sure I'll do something with this Forge world eventually. And so when I harvest this asteroid, I want it to be after this Forge world is producing goods, which should be soon. So give me this asteroid to complete this, right? And we finish out the year with a bit more trade. And no unhappiness. We got actually some tech. We could open deep drilling. Extra minerals, extra income. How much are these worlds producing? Actually, can I, like... Will this tell me? Yeah, income 0? Why? Every resource delivered to another planet or structure earns money. This is clearly a structure. It says so right on the tin. Okay, so suppose that I just took this, right? I don't think I want it, but suppose that I did. It still produces no money. So I don't really understand how that works. Is this one making money because it's shipping it to here? It is. Trade income 5. So I feel like this to a structure is kind of a lie. This is not a trade. And this is kind of a sad first lab. It's only 3. I would have liked to get to 5. But it's a self-sustaining little microeconomy. And we can make it better pretty quickly. Maybe we can even afford to connect it up this year? Yeah. So this is kind of nice. Hang on, I made bots there. I wanted to make goods. Now you're successful and you're making all this money, which is nice. But we're no closer really to meeting any of our supposed goals. I mean, there'll be places to make bots. Don't you worry. Just don't know where. We have a nice little core, but I don't know what to do next. Obviously, I want to get over here. Can you reach this? You can't. You can. But I don't really want minerals in this area. Maybe I should just work on this. I feel like there was something good over here that didn't quite work, I think. I needed like food for the Earth-like world or something. And this would be another way to get another sector going that I could maybe connect up eventually. And I'm not sure what I would study. Water or biomass, I guess, is pretty much what we have in abundance here and nothing else. So let's say this makes minerals. Nobody even wants the minerals, so forget that. It's just so expensive to get going from nothing. I don't have any more juicy asteroids lying around. This one, these two get me a little. There is this forge world, which could make chips to satisfy these guys. But they don't, and it would. I mentioned this because it's really close to this these asteroids, and it would kind of give me a refund by letting me harvest these asteroids. That's kind of a cool idea, I think. And we could hope to find an Arctic world over here. That's the one that needs chips, right? No. Which one needs chips? A jungle. Yeah. I still don't really understand how you're supposed to get money in the early game. It's just brutal. Maybe... Could I put together a second lab in this area? Is that feasible with my slip relays? Could I make that bot lab? It's sort of hard to imagine, right? You guys can reach each other, right? So if I put water here, you'd be happy. And the problem is I'd have to get people from here. I could get food from here, and this is all lovely. I still don't have chips. So this jungle is going to be unhappy for a little while. But it's a way to add on to my existing empire a bit. Like, to utilize, I don't know. To improve my existing planet as part of building something out, as opposed to just starting somewhere and not connecting at all. This Arctic world, I mean... Can I get biomass here? Only if I had people there. Oh. Which I could do from here. This is a nice addition. It's a really nice addition. Right? It's not clear exactly what labs this is leading to, but it's also leading to this area, which is nice. And it's going to make this... I mean, we're going to get more trade income in various ways from this. It's July, so... We don't have time to build both of these by the end of the year. So I guess which one is cheaper? This one, probably? Yeah. Okay, we got that. And connect this up? I can't afford it. Are you kidding me? Well, I would like to do that because it's going to give me income. Pretty crummy asteroid, don't you think? Actually, let's take this asteroid because it's not going to connect to anything else. This one might connect to here someday. I think we're just gonna, well, I can connect that up and see if I can get anything out of these people, but no, I want them to go here. I still don't totally understand how Forebear Ruins work. If you connect this up, do the people actually get used up, or is it just like they have to be idle and then it might turn into something that consumes people, or it might not? I'm going to connect it up and see what happens. I need to understand this mechanic, even if it hurts me in the current game. Okay, it doesn't cost people. We can get money this way. Although it's January already, so we don't necessarily have to. Turns into people to money. Or build a habitat, which is decidedly not what we need there. So we could just take the 13 bucks. I like the idea of gaining money over time, but I need the money now much more than I need it later. I still can't afford this. But making these guys happy would be very desirable. Sadly, the goods can't get here. We'll just have these goods stranded forever. Well, not forever. I might get hyperdrive someday. Well, boo. What about new science, I guess? We can afford brain machine interface. We got 3 science for 2 years, and then 2 more for connecting to Forebear Ruins. And this produces money, but it costs so much money. I guess here's a question: what are my most successful worlds? I guess you can't really tell, huh? It seems like the Earth-like one is, though, right? Yeah, my Forge worlds are producing 5 each, but this is producing 10 all by itself. So I could, like, spend that science, spend $10 here to get 3 per year. I mean, I guess? But I want the money now, not later, right? That's the whole point of all this. I think we just take another asteroid and connect that up. And now we still have a bunch of, like, relatively stable, non-hostile colonists who don't hate their lives yet. If we needed to, we could get minerals here. What about biomass? I still want that second lab, even though I'm completely broke. Like, everything's horrible. I'm making an okay amount of money, but I definitely want to spend more than this every year. I want to connect this up somehow to get a biomass lab. That seems like what you're supposed to do. A people colony here would have plenty of places to send the people. That would be nice, I guess. In 3 more years, I could get geoharvesting. Which I think is the tech that I want first, anyway. I'm just so mad about not having anything to do with these slip relays. It just seems like such a cool idea to, I'll just funnel a bunch of extra stuff to my first lab. And then I'm like, what? I don't have extra stuff. Are you kidding me? I can't even afford the stuff I have. Biomass. I don't know, I feel like I should just maybe scan over here and... For example, if I found a primordial planet, like right here, that would be a great lab. People, biomass, biomass, lab. I would be very happy with that. I mean, I guess it never hurts to hope, right? Except that it does cost money. Remnant jungle. Well, we're pretty much bust for the year, right? No way to make any more money at all? Yeah. Okay, well, let's pass. What did I get for the end of the year? It was... Oh, science. Yeah. Anything up here? A mineral world. And my first beautiful sights world, huh? Connected to this... Oh, another primordial world. So people here... People to biomass? Lab? I'm pretty sure I can't afford to build all that out this year. But I guess I could have the asteroid going. If I settled these first, then blew up the asteroid. Let's see how expensive that is. Right? And then I'd like put down the lab. I guess on this side of the slip plane. Maybe close to over here, so we just have one expensive lane. And oh my god, are you kidding me? 19? Labs are so outrageously expensive. Okay, so instead, I could connect these things up. You still need food, but we could try to get you some from up here. I could put the lab in here, actually. That's cheaper than putting it here, now that I look at it. I still can't do it this year. And it limits me from being able to add more biomass to it. I guess I could add some from up here. I just thought it would be nice to get like this, right? Ah, you know what? What if I instead said this? Level 3 plus. So if it gets to be successful, meaning it has another import, it would produce more biomass. You, though... I won't have any people for my lab if I do this. Until I get... goods in here somehow. Oh, I have artifact trading. Maybe I should just do this. To make you successful and establish more two-way trade. This maybe could wait. I don't know, it's my last council task to just make more bots. And this would do it, right? I think that's a pretty good idea, actually. Just to get to more tasks so I can start building towards something useful. Yeah, let me see what... The biomass lab up here is still an option, and someday we can connect this to it, just like not today. Establish an import hub. Well... You know, I'm looking at how much money this thing creates. Wait, why is this only plus 9? It was plus 10 earlier, right? Ah, 1 per planet per year. Wow, okay. I didn't realize how much it penalizes you for more planets. So you need to get value out of the planets you have. So this could be made an import hub if I could find goods. Right? Or actually, just settling this jungle would do it? That's very nice, right? Although I don't get any immediate stuff from it. Just get to unlock their yeah. Well, this is a really easy one to do, and I should take it. The others are all a little bit tricky. Eight minerals and 6 bots are both a lot. Do I have any source of water in this area? Not really. This is water, but it doesn't really reach to here. I mean, I guess a slip relay would do it. I'd like to avoid that. A year and a half till we can blow up planets and really get going. I guess this would produce one extra bot as soon as it gets connected to here. That's something. Okay, so maybe we take the bot and import hub, because we can do the import hub for free. We were about to do it anyway. And the bots is a little bit less challenging, maybe, and also, I don't know. There's no also, really. So we colonize this. Can't afford. Oh my god, I hate everything. Is it important to get it going this year? Like, I'd like to save this asteroid. Well, hang on. We don't have to do this right now. The import hub will be nice, but that council option is not important right now. What we want is more money, and so can we get money more efficiently over here, where there's this nice little asteroid? I think maybe we can. So this was my plan originally. And produce biomass here. Or wait, can these connect up? They can eventually, right? So biomass into food, right. And then we'll connect this up. Soonish. Right, just double check, these do connect? Yeah. So settle these two, and then grab the asteroid, and then connect them and try to... If I settle them both and then grab the asteroid, the year will take over before I can connect them. So I should settle... I guess it's still better because... Yeah, okay. There you go. So we're still not quite to geoharvesting. Next year though. There. So that's all set. Although, I guess before any of that, I should scan around here to see what else I might find. I don't have anything specific in mind, I just want better stuff. Arid planet and Arctic. And another Arctic. Well, if we had bots... I guess we already have biomass and food, don't we? No, we have food. But if we had bots, this could make water. And this could make food, assuming we could find some biomass over here. How reasonable would it be to just use a slip relay to send this all the way over to my lab? Like, right now is the moment I least need more science. If I could have gotten it last year, that would have been nice. And I can't really afford to do it this year anyway. Let's see what this is all about. That's pretty cool. Can't afford. Well, I have this asteroid here. It could be a really valuable asteroid in the future. if I settled all of these planets, but I don't have the way to do that right now, and money now is better than money later, so I will take it. Ocean planet, huh? What could I do next? The next planet I colonize will tick over the end of the year, and then I can start blowing stuff up, like this lava planet. There's a mineral planet right here. So there's a nice two-way trade here, and this mineral planet could generate a lot of income. We would need food, which could come from here? No, wait a minute. Ugh, it's so easy to accidentally dismiss that screen. So this is an idea that I might like. It's not clear what I'm doing with my Forge world in that time, but it's nice to also have a remnant planet right next to this, so producing artifacts already, or goods. This place could become successful in no time. I don't see any other easy ways to get this place food. I could maybe scan up here and see what happens first. Maybe I don't need to stretch all the way over to the west there. This jungle, if I had robots, it could make food? And I do want robots in the area, right? The jungle eventually needs biomass, so that would be kind of nice as well. But I don't have the robots yet, right? But producing water in here is really nice. These guys want water, you want biomass. That seems really nice. Okay. Well... maybe I should have settled this instead of scanning so that I could end the year without wasting turns. That's what it looks like I'm going to have to do now. I can scan once and only waste one turn. I mean, there's stuff I'd be happy to find over here, I guess. Ocean? I don't have any people in the area, but I could make food. Doesn't seem that great, there's already food over here. Minerals and food into people. Oh, well that looks exciting, doesn't it? There's minerals right here. Okay, let's end the turn, the year. And immediately I'm grabbing geo-harvesting. You can't stop me, I love free money. So what does connecting this up really do for me? It gives me more money per year, obviously, which is nice. Where are these guys getting goods from? I'm not sure. Nowhere? Ah, look at this. There's already, right, a totally good place for robots. We were planning this at some point. I think this might be an even better planet to set up because it lets you trade with 3 planets. This only lets you trade twice. 4, really. This one as well, which is 2-way trade. Cannot afford. There you go. So now we're generating a big chunk of change every year. Finally, it's like a number that I'm excited to look at. We made it to the end of the year, and we're like... We still have money left over, mostly from geo-harvesting, of course, but still a little left. And I thought this would have made an import hub somewhere, but it doesn't. Right. It made a successful planet, but that's different. Okay, so where can I put my next lab? That's what I really want now that I have all this money. In fact, maybe instead of putting all this stuff down, I should use my new geo-harvesting powers to immediately start up another lab. So I can start skipping through science more quickly. What would he be studying? Bots, presumably, right? Except there's nowhere really to do that? Yeah, I guess biomass is the answer. But if we connect this up to here... then there's no way to get biomass from both of these places. Right? Because there will be a line there. Right? We were looking at doing this. We could do this and just not connect up the people. Or wait. Yeah, they don't need extra people, really. Like, they would like it. But, you know, you can't always get what you want, and there's plenty of other things for my people to do. So we could establish this. And also, I hate that I'm not using these slip relays for anything. Also put the lab for biomass here. Sure. We only got 1 science out of it that year. But we can quickly connect it up for more. Connecting it here doesn't do anything yet. These guys need another import route. They need more bots to actually connect this, which is fine. That's just another trade and an import hub. We don't strictly need it at the moment. Oh, wait a minute. Order is sort of important here, isn't it? I can't actually connect the lab up profitably that year because I need the people over here first. So I might as well not pay for the lab yet. We really need this going before we spend big on the lab. Oh, do I want any of these new techs? I don't think so, right? Mass lensing is what I maybe want next. I don't know. Maybe brain-machine interface? Actually, wait a minute, let's... I still don't understand what's going on here with... If I picked up deep drilling, let's say. It does give me $4 extra per turn. So maybe I could have done that earlier. It doesn't give you more income on the mineral planet, but I assume on the import planet it does, is the idea? If I was going to do this, it was definitely better to do it earlier. Hello, where's the money? 9. It's 9 either way. Oh, right. We learned that it doesn't count exporting to labs. That was the reason. So I have several mines now. I could do that. Yeah, it's a way to save me from having to... Well... Or just, we have enough money maybe for brain-machine interface to start going. Like, this is a way to gain money that doesn't cost turns. And so is this. But this is more generally applicable. I have a couple of very valuable planets. Like, this would pay for itself in 2 years or something. Yeah, I think now that I have the money, let's just take brain-machine interface. I can still take mass lensing if I want. Oh, I don't have the money for it. Next couple of years. Next year? Because I'll have another lab? Yeah. Ships to planets producing minerals. Well, that would be nice. This world, for example, would love to send ships over here. And this is an Earth-like planet. Wasn't there a jungle around here somewhere? I guess I didn't end up settling it. No, it's... Which one is that needs chips later? It's jungles, right? That's a swamp. This needs chips right away, which we would be thrilled, by the way, also to get from here, now that I look at it. Oh well. There's a jungle. No, it needs chips right away. Isn't there one that develops an additional need for chips at some point? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I think of the stuff I want here, integrated manufacturing is fine. Yeah, let's just plan to take brain-machine interface as a way to turn money into more money without spending turns. Now that geo-harvesting kind of has our short-term money situation sorted. So, now that these planets are happy, I can put down this lab. Here, let's say. That covers much of the year, but not all of it. Okay, everyone's happy again. And what am I doing with the rest of the year? I guess scanning, right? So I should do that first, scan this area. Or up here. I don't know. I'm kind of... Oh, right. This is not unscanned. It's an ocean. They look very similar. Oh, we went on a bit long here. Huh? Okay, we'll call this the end of episode 1, I suppose. You can look forward to the completion of the lab in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.